अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तु ते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, welcome to all of you for today's session. So today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 5th canto 7th chapter 6th sloka. ये तो वीडियो हो रहा है ना लाइव दूसरा एंगल So we are discussing 6th sloka that is not completed. We will start from there. Sampracharatsu nana yageshu virrachitasu kriyeshu apurvam yattat kriyafalam dharmakyam pare brahmani yajna purushe sarva devata linganam मंत्राणाम अर्धनियामकतया साक्षात् कर्तरी परदेवतायां भगवती वासुदेवे एव भावयमान आत्मनैपुण्य मुदित कषायो हविषु अध्वर्युभिः गृह्यमाणेषु सा यजमानो यज्ञभाजो देवान् तान् पुरुषावयवेषु अभ्यध्यायत. Translation. I am reading translation. After performing the preliminaries of various sacrifices, Maharaja Bharat offered the result in the name of religion to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vasudeva. In other words, he performed all the yajnas for the satisfaction of Lord Vasudeva Krishna. Maharaja Bharat thought that since the demigods were different parts of Vasudeva's body, he controls those who are explained in the Vedic mantras. By thinking in this way, Maharaja Bharat was freed from all material contamination such as attachment, lust, and greed. When the priests were about to offer the sacrificial ingredients into the fire, Maharaja Bharat expertly understood how the offering made to different demigods was simply an offering to the different limbs of the Lord. For instance, Indra is the arm of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and Surya is his eye. Thus, Maharaja Bharat considered that the oblations offered to different demigods were actually offered unto the different limbs of Vasudeva. So, Maharaj Bharat, how he was performing this yajna? Actually, in the yajna, we see like Agnihotram, like Darsha, Purnamasa, So Pashuyaga, all these yajnas are meant for worshipping demigods. So demigods, so you will given with the so Havish, oblations, Indraya Swaha, Chandraya Swaha. So while doing that, so Bharat Maharaj, pure devotee. So being a pure devotee, how he can have offer or worship demigods. So while doing this yajna, so he has to worship demigods. He has to give offerings to the demigods. So, but pure devotee never do demigod worship. And how he did? Expertly he did. He considered each and every demigod is different limbs of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In that way, so he has given. So expertly, so that he is still pure devotee and also he performed yajna. So we were reading purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead says that as long as one doesn't develop the pure devotional service of Shravanam Kirtanam, it is hearing and chanting, one must carry out his prescribed duties. So that is that thing only we are showing in our diagram also. Till the time we are not entering into the pure devotional service, one must do prescribed duties. Prescribed duties means it's based upon varnasrama. नहीं कर रहे हैं एक्चुअली फिर भी हम कुछ किए इसका डायरेक्ट वेब में जाके कर रहे हैं इसका कुछ एरर आया पुराना फाइल्स काम कर रहा है लेकिन नया नहीं पुराना में लिखो निष्काम कर्म योगा this entry gate is अंतःकरण शुद्धि so to enter this is about pure devotion Shraddha. So here Prabhupada is writing pure devotion means what? Shravanam Kirtanam. Shravanam Kirtanam. Hearing and chanting. Hearing and chanting we are also doing. So here, but hearing and chanting means all the time. Doing direct devotional services all the time. That is pure devotion. If we do hearing and chanting for 2 hours, can we say that is pure devotion? No. The 2 hours of chanting, of hearing and chanting, can we say for Krishna's pleasure only we are doing? Anyabhilasha Sunyam is there. So, and we don't want to expect anything. And also, we are doing for the sake of Krishna. We are not asking anything. So, purely for Krishna's pleasure, with full focus and concentration, we are doing the 2 hours of chanting. Is it pure devotion or not? Huh? Yes or no? No? No, why?
The rest of the time there is Anyavilasha.
There is Anyavilasha. Like pure devotion is not like a part-time job. You can't consider that 1 hour, 2 hour if I do, so for Krishna's pleasure, Shravanam Kirtanam, so I can consider it is a pure devotion. That is also another dilemma. Actually, it is another misconception. It's not at all. Pure devotional service for a devotee is not a part-time job or is not a 2 hours job. It is a continuous job. Because Jivatma is servant of the Lord for all the time, not for only few hours. So that's why that is not allowed. So one must carry out his prescribed duties. Since Bharata Maharaj was a great devotee, one may ask why he performed so many sacrifices that are actually meant for karmis. The fact is that he was simply following the order of Vasudeva. So because he is the king, being a king, if he doesn't follow the orders of the Vasudeva, then everyone will, because dharma is given by Lord only. Dharman tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. So Veda Vihito, Veda Pranihito Dharma. So Dharma is given by the Lord, and he, being a king and representative of the Lord, if he doesn't do, then whole his citizens, country of his citizens, they will also not do. That is the reason. Krishna, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam raja. Abandon all the varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. See, actually, Krishna said that not to do. Then how can you say Krishna is saying us to do varnasrama? But he said to not to do. How to understand? Krishna is saying that leave everything. And in finally, Bhagavad Gita is saying to leave everything. And but we are taking the things Krishna is ordering to do karma, and even Bharata Maharaj also doing karma. Arjuna also, why he did the fighting actually. Sarvadharman parityajya should left everything and do chanting and hearing 24 hours. Why he confused actually? He is saying to leave everything. And also he is saying karmanyevadhikaras, do karma. What he wants to say actually?
Krishna wants to leave it
Huh?
finally to the platform of people to be there. According to that platform, they have to start. And then they have to elevate. So first step is karmanyevadhikaras. Just offer. Then Iskcon, then varnasrama, and Drdha.
So when we should apply what? Karmanyevadhikaras, this is meant for whom?
First, we have written mukti research.
Yat karosi yajjuhoshi.
That still they want to work, but they want to offer the result. Whatever they want to do.
What is the difference between karmanyevadhikaras and yat karosi yajjuhoshi?
Little bit higher as karosi. In karosi, they are ready to do only those activities which they can offer. They want to fully follow a dharmika. But karmanyevadhikaras is like an instruction that bhava you give up. So karmanyevadhikaras may put it at the border level of sakam and nishkam. Asnasi is like more advanced nishkam.
More advanced nishkam karma yoga. So any comments?
We are offering the results to Krishna, or what are the pleases Krishna, we are asking.
In karmanyevadhikaras.
We are doing as a duty. By doing the duty, you have the desire for the fruit and the reasons, but doing it as a duty and the accepting.
Accepting results in nishkam karma yoga. And in karmanyevadhikaras, we are accepting results.
Doing it as a duty, what are the results for that? We are aspiring for the results.
No. Karmanyevadhikaras is not asking to aspect. He's saying that leave everything. Ma phaleshu kadachana. Accepted? What is this? Fruit can be taken, but desire should not be there. Okay. Karmanyevadhikaraste is a preliminary step for Nishkama Karma Yoga. So that's why this comes under here. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhumato sangostva karmani. So he is saying, Krishna is saying, he's preparing Arjuna. So how the jnanis prepare a candidate? So to get the Brahman realization. That means this is Brahman realization. To reach that Brahman realization, so one has to first of all, so should see clearly about himself as soul and he is not body. That can be achieved by doing Nishkama Karma Yoga. That means he should be doing karma, and also he is not seeing himself as the doer of the karma. How he is seeing then karma? Guneshu gunaha vartante. That means all these body only is doing everything. Subtle and gross bodies, they interact. They are nothing but they made up from modes. They interact and finally work is done. Prakrute kriyamanani gunah karmani sarvashah ahankara vimudatma kartahamiti manyati. That means manyate. So in this sloka, so we are clearly understanding, clearly Krishna is saying, Prakriti is only doing, actually you should be so different from this doer. That consciousness is realized by doing Nishkama Karma. So that means in the Nishkama Karma Yoga, whatever prescribed duties, those are done, and also result is no attachment for result. While doing Nishkama Karma Yoga, whatever pain and pleasure comes, it is tolerated, and also he is not seeing himself as the doer of that. This will be purifying the heart, and then one will be eligible. He will be Swatma Vishaya Gnanam. That means he is able to know he himself as soul, not the body. Then after that, he will leave karma, and then he will go further to the Gnana Yoga process. So this is the thing actually in the first 6 chapters. But yat karosi, yadasnasi dadasi yat, this sloka is telling about karma misra bhakti. This is. So there, dadasi means here we can take offering for the results to the, not offering something, seva to the devotees, like that meaning. Vishwanath Chakravarti gives. He establishes this is a pradhanibhuta bhakti. So by giving the word meanings appropriately, he establishes this one is pradhanibhuta bhakti. That means bhakti is prominent there, and remaining things are like karma and jnana are the supporters for that. So then that will come here actually. That will come here because he is doing his duties and he is out with love, he is offering to the Lord, not that just detachment. In the Nishkama Karma Yoga also results of karma are offered, but with detachment they are offered. He doesn't want that result, that's why he is giving to Lord. With Tyaga Buddhi he is giving. Because not out of love. But here in this side, so yat karosi yadasnasi dadasi yat, so that is done out of love. That's why it is what? Pradhanibhuta bhakti. So, but then after that he is saying, you leave everything. Sarva dharman parityajya. So, yat karosi yadasnasi dadasi yat is, who is qualified for that? Who is still having attachment for the karma, but who didn't get, actually you can say another way, who didn't get the complete faith, that are the strong faith in doing direct devotional activities. So that's why then what you have to guide him then? You have to obviously guide him that do your activities as per your upadhi, as per your body. And lovingly you offer that Lord. That much only we can say. But we can't say him until unless this is not achieved. until unless Drdha Shraddha is not seen in the person, you can't say him to leave his varna dharma and ashram dharma. You can't say. So that's why adhikara, you should see the adhikara bheda actually. As per adhikara bheda, we should instruct. So that's why Krishna is instructing so for different things for the different adhikaris. So those who got the Drdha Shraddha, then they can leave everything and do directly. So manmana bhava bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. That is the best thing actually. So that's why this is the way Krishna is instructing in Bhagavad Gita. So here, now in the...
The varnasrama said they offer lovingly. How do we say that?
So, because in the varnasrama goal is what? Samsiddhir haritoshanam. Because for the pleasure of the Lord it is offered. But in the Nishkama Karma Yoga, there is no point of Samsiddhir haritoshanam. Of course, they also follow varnasrama divisions. But why they are not able to do? Because they don't get such a devotees association. Only the difference. How can you keep the people here and here? So what is the difference between people offering with the loving and people offering with the detachment? What is the difference? Why that difference is coming among these two categories? Only thing is, why? Association. These people are getting the association of jnanis. Karmis, they get, see here, this karmis, when they get association of jnanis, they go this side. Karmis, if they get the association of devotees, then they'll come this side. Because of the association, the type of the sadhana we accept. So here now we see the activities, our duties for the pleasure of the Lord we do. And here we see the duties as the unnecessary things. Screen is not shared. So here the duties are like unnecessary things, because ultimately they want to become one with Brahman. Na? So then they don't want any kind of loving relationship or anything goal. Is not their goal. Their goal is what? Rejecting everything. Rejecting everything, and whatever the varieties are there, all those things should be rejected. Then what you will be seeing everything as, when you reject all the varieties in this creation, then what will happen? That will be seen as what? Brahman. Oneness. So that's why they started rejecting. They started rejecting even the result of the karmas. But these people, they see everything as energy of the Lord. Instead of creation, they see creator, and these people, they see, instead of in the creation, they see only oneness. This is their goal. And their goal is establishing loving relationship, because everything belongs to Krishna. So that's why whatever they do, so that is also they are offering, but they are not able to see Krishna every minute and everything, because they didn't get such a sraddha till. Once they get sraddha, then definitely they can see everywhere Krishna only. Everything they relate with Krishna. While doing karma also at that time, since they are remembering Krishna, that's way their pure devotion is continuing.
How do you justify here the yoga ladder? Because it's progressive. But here we have two paths.
There's only 3 yogas are there. 3 yogas maya prokta. What are those? Karma yoga, jnana yoga, and bhakti yoga. So this is from where? Tavat karmani kurvita. That sloka you remember? Tavat karmani kurvita nanirvidyeta yavata matkata. Today also we are going to discuss.
But the progressive, how will justify with this diagram?
Progressive how means?
From karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga.
No.
Because here it seems like jnana yogis can never come to the platform.
Jnana yoga, until unless if they don't get association or devotee, they never come. Jnana yogi never become devotee automatically by following process. No. Only the association. So that's why, so you can assume like this. So lines like this, anything. If they, any place they are here also, if they are here also, by fortune. That means association of devotee is not in their hands. So it's completely in the devotee's hand. So if devotees, they go and give association to Nishkam Karma Yogis or the early stage, if they are in the Gnana Yoga path, or even if they are in the advanced stage of Gnana path, so everyone will come here actually. Like that. Like that you can assume actually. But you can draw only raw diagram only this much only. But in the special cases, when they get association, automatically they can come like this. That is no need to show, because that's obviously a case actually. That is a case. But what is the thing? If they get association of the Jnanis, Nishkam Karma Yoga, and going this path, or otherwise this path, only three yogas: Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, this is Karma Yoga. Like that only.
Why they are thinking like this? Krishna is already that I is all my energy.
Who Jnanis?
These are all my energy. They have different view. The Krishna gave it. These are all my energy.
Why you are getting that view? Because you got association of devotee. If you could have gotten association of Jnani, they will think that, why they are thinking like this energy of the Lord? The very simple thing they are not understanding. They will think like that. Brahman realization is supreme. What is this Bhagavan realization?
This diagram, where is Paramatma realization?
Paramatma realization, see. In the, even Jiva Goswami also considers this Ashtanga Yoga can be used as a technique for realizing Brahman also. Is one technique actually. So in the middle they will be realizing Paramatma, and since they have strong desire for Brahman, then ultimately they will be going to the Paramatma. That's a Brahman. This is like a side path. Or otherwise you can take, see, Ashtanga Yoga is two types you can consider. So in the Ashtanga Yoga, Bhakti Misra Ashtanga Yoga, or Yoga Misra Bhakti Yoga. Yoga Misra Bhakti Yoga, what they do, so that is also special case, because we consider only three yogas. So in the 11th canto, 20th chapter, Krishna clearly saying in the Uddhava Gita, only there are three yogas. So Ashtanga Yoga, where you can fit, we can fit Ashtanga Yoga this side also, like 6th chapter is telling about this. And we can take Ashtanga Yoga, that means Ashtanga Yoga Mr. Bhakti. That means he is a devotee, but he is taking the support of Ashtanga Yoga, but he didn't get the association of pure devotee. Then what he will do? So he will be practicing like this category in this society. People who got the association of Ashtanga Yogis, so but they are prominently devotees. Then what will happen? They will be doing meditation on the Paramatma, and they will ultimately get in the Salokya mukti, or sarupya, or samipya, or sarishti. That is also one special case. So why we are not taking those are all as a primary cases? Because Krishna is clearly telling in the 11th canto, 20th chapter. So 6th sloka, what is that? Yoga.
Salokya and Sarupya for Paramatma.
Yeah.
Realized souls.
Yes.
Is it a rare situation? Because our understanding is Paramatma relates to Shanta. Krishna is talking to Balaram and telling all these sages now they have come to take shelter. They are bound down. That is some kind of Shanta.
Salokya mukti is different, Santarati is different. So Santarati, someone is getting means, so they are advanced than the Salokya mukti. They are advanced than the Salokya mukti.
Just to Paramatma realization, how can someone attain like?
In this example, 7th chapter, we can see Salokya mukti case, and also 8th chapter. So that means Artha, Arthati, Jnani, Jignasu. So that Artha, Arthati, Jignasu, these three are the Karma Mishra Bhaktas. So when they do Karma Mishra Bhakti, and when they leave the attachment for the material results, Vashya Sadgunya, that means material desires are over, but still they are doing Karma Mishra Bhakti, so they can go to the Salokya Mukti. That means Karma Mishra Bhaktas also get. And now the point is Yoga Mishra Bhaktas. It is coming in the 8th chapter actually. Yoga Mishra Bhaktas, they are doing prominently Bhakti, but they are mixing the yoga they also get the Salokya mukti. Krishna Chakravarti, if you see. So because why they are not going to the Krishna Loka? Because such a association they should get. And also, see, they are doing sadhana is one thing and sadhya is another thing. They are doing Ashtanga Yoga along with Bhakti. Bhakti is sadhana. But their goal should be what? Serving Krishna. If so, but their goal, in the case of Paramatma realizing people, their goal is not serving Krishna. Their goal is what? Leave this material world and get the better world where we can permanently we can enjoy happily. So that is one option actually. You can't say that everyone, whoever is doing bhakti as pradhan sadhana, main sadhana, is also desiring bhakti as ultimate goal also. You can't force that. So that's why there is option already we have to give, it will be automatically it's possible. So someone doing Ashtanga Yoga and doing for the doing with bhakti, where bhakti is prominent, but they are not desiring any, bhakti is not their goal. So then what will happen? Then they will automatically get in the Paramatma, so realization, like Salokya Mukti. Because they are not desiring the even Brahman also. So like that, so that's why how you should see, like here three things. And like example, bhakti mat, karma misra bhakti, if you take karma misra bhakti, what it means? Bhakti is main tool, main sadhana, and karma is a supporter. And why he is doing this bhakti? He can do this bhakti for the material results also. Then that is known as sakama karma misra bhakti. He can do this bhakti. He is taking support of karma to do bhakti. And why he is doing that bhakti? He may do for that bhakti for the moksha also. That's why kaivalya kama. Kaivalya kama karma misra bhakti this is. Then this bhakti can be done for pleasing Krishna only. Then bhakti matra kama karma misra bhakti. Then what is the destiny? So destiny of these people, sakama karma misra bhaktas, will be in this material world only. And kaivalya kama karma misra bhaktas is what kind of kaivalya is desiring? This is also once again. So is it saijja or the salokya? If he is saijja, then he'll go for saijja. If he is desiring for the salokya, then he'll go for the salokya. Then bhakti matra kama karma misra bhaktas. That means he is doing karma with mixing of bhakti. So where bhakti is prominent and he is doing that bhakti for the pleasure of the Lord only. Then he will be getting the seva. Then he will go to the Vaikunta and he will be doing the service there. So like that, you can't simply say that karma misra bhaktas will go here. But what is they are desiring with that bhakti? That also you should take.
You're differentiating between Salokya and Vaikunta. So what do you mean by Salokya?
Salokya is Vaikunta only. Wow, Vaikunta, it's not that Vaikunta going, everyone is doing the service.
That is good.
Yeah. So that's why if you are desiring the only the form like Vishnu, and you go to the Vaikunta, but you will not get any service because that is not your goal.
What you will do that?
Huh?
Just hang around.
Hang around. That is you can't deny that option. Someone are like that.
So such people, they will always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna, and they will keep looking at Krishna.
Yeah, that's all. Yes. So that's why.
So then, how you said that Shantarati is higher than Salokya?
Shanta rasa, that is.
Shanta rasa.
Yeah. It's a rasa is there, but here there is no rasa. So here only.
So this Kaivalya Karma Mishra Bhakti is basically the Shanta rasa. It's like a mixture of Shanta rasa, but
no, that association. Santarasa Bhakta, unless if he doesn't meet him, he can't become Santarasa Bhakta. So he got association of the, what kind of devotees association he get. So who is looking for the Kaivalya Prapti like Salokya, then he will aim for that only. Because automatically we can't do anything in this. So here not only Karma Mishra Bhakti, Gnana Mishra Bhakti also is possible. Same three things will come. So that's why Karma Mishra Bhakti, Gnana Mishra Bhakti, you can take Yoga Mishra Bhakti also, but generally we consider Yoga is also part of Gnana. In that way, only three categories. So karma, jnana and bhakti.
The story does not end there. After getting Salokya, he will get association.
May get, then he can go up. Yes.
One understanding that I have is that those who go to spiritual world, they have no any tinge of material desire other than circumcision. It appears from our discussion here is that one can go to the spiritual world and having desire separate from serving Krishna.
Of course, definitely. Definitely they can go. That is known as Salokya mukti. You can't enforce that whoever is there in the Vaikuntha, everyone has to serve. Otherwise, you should not be here. Then what is the meaning of Salokya mukti? That's why devotees reject them. That means, so they are not doing service, that's why they are rejecting. And Salokya mukti means they are staying in the Vaikuntha.
This karma misra bhaktas you said, they will spiritual world. But I always had this understanding that only you come to the stage of Kevala Bhakti. And if you have a desire for mukti also, along with bhakti, then you go to Vaikuntha. And if it's only bhakti, then we go to Govinda.
No, not like that.
How a person still doing karma mishra?
But he doesn't have any attachment for karma. Yanti devan devrata, pitrun yanti pitrurata. Like that, someone who is worshipping bhakti, that means bhakti is prominent. Karma is taking support only to, and also there, akaito sakaito will come. So, what is that?
That is an internal mode.
No. So this karma, if you are doing for only the sake of supporting bhakti, then that is akaitava. That means sakama, akaitava, karma mishra bhakti. But if you are doing this karma with side results also, you are taking the karma to support bhakti and also you have special agenda behind the doing karma for a sense gratification. Then there is a sakaitava. That means sakama, sakaitava, karma mishra bhakti. Similarly, kaivalya, kama, so sakaitava, akaitava, karma mishra bhakti. Bhakti matra kama, sakaitava, akaitava, karma mishra bhakti. So now sakaitava is out. They can't go. Akaitava, that means they are doing karma only for supporting of bhakti, and that bhakti they are doing for only so to serve the Lord or to get the kaivalya. They go back.
But is there any easy path to practice beyond? It's like not possible.
Because see, these varieties we should know to rectify our mistakes. If we don't know the multiple possibilities, we mix everything and see everything as one. Like Brahma Jyoti. All varieties of bhaktis looks like one actually for us. But actually subtle differences are there. That means doing karma and also that karma is not at all using for any sense gratification. Only to support the bhakti. And then after that he is doing that bhakti for only Krishna's pleasure. Then what is the destiny for them? Is it? Their destiny is like this, service they will get. But they are doing but someone is doing the karma for supporting bhakti and also some sense gratification is there behind that. But he is aiming for the kaivalya, but he can't go back. Like that. Sakama, that means sakaito if it akaito sakaito. Na? Karma if he is doing so for supporting bhakti, not only just supporting bhakti for sense gratification also. Then they will not go back.
They have deserved to enjoy.
They are deserved to enjoy.
So that means then they don't have desire.
They don't have desire of what? Sense gratification. But they have desire of attaining the equal position.
Okay. Attaining equal position to the God is good.
That means samana form, samana loka or samana. That desire. Yeah. Yeah.
Which not asking.
Not material desires. That means three types of bhukti. There is no bhukti, but they have desire of mukti.
Is it spiritual sense gratification? सेवा नहीं करना है, बस बॉडी चाहिए, बस पैलेस चाहिए.
It's liberation actually.
So Santanas also didn't have service.
That is little different. Okay. So Shantarasa itna nahi ja raha hu. Since Bharata Maharaj was a great devotee, one may ask why he performed many sacrifices that are actually meant for karmis. The fact is that he was simply following the orders of Vasudeva. As Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, sarva dharman parityajya. So that means sarva dharman parityajya is applied to whom? Sarva dharman parityajya is applied to? No, sarva dharman parityajya is applied to whom? Drdha? दृढ़ श्रद्धा बोलिए ना तो क्या इतना दृढ़ निश्चय दृढ़ व्रत ये नया इन्वेंशन क्यों दृढ़ श्रद्धा जीव गोस्वामी क्लियरली सेइंग जो दृढ़ श्रद्धा नहीं है then vrata you should define that dृढ़ श्रद्धा is simple. So some people they do like this. So they are here actually, they are in the karma what is that misra bhakti platform. They didn't get dृढ़ श्रद्धा, but to reject something. Oh, Krishna said sarva dharman parityajya, I don't need to take care of my parents or my children. When at that time he used the word of sarva dharman parityajya, but still he is not having the dೃಢ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ, and he is for his own life and for his own sense gratification, and he is doing karma and bhakti. Then what do we call them? You are understanding my case? Huh? Once again, shall I repeat? Conveniently, he using some to reject some things, sarva dharman parityajya, some work. He is using the law of sarva dharman parityajya, but still he is in the platform of so misra bhakti only. What do we say? Not getting? So that's why people, अरे तो भक्त हैं भाई, हम लोग के सब क्या जरूरत है ये बोलते हैं, और लेकिन सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन अच्छे से ये भी करते हैं. It's a vanchika. It's a cheating actually. Cheating they are doing. So अभी स्थिति क्या हो गया है तो सो लोअर क्लास में, और लेकिन यूज करना चाहते हैं फैसिलिटीज किसका? हायर क्लास का. कन्वीनियंटली जब चाहिए तब हायर क्लास का फिलॉसफी यूज करेंगे, जब नहीं चाहिए तब सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन करेंगे. ये चल रहा है अभी. इसीलिए अधिकार भेद. So eligibility, without checking eligibility, you can't simply jump to the platform and so use that philosophy for your sake. No. You are in the karma misra bhakti. That means you didn't get such a unflinching faith on Krishna and uninterrupted unflinching. Anya abhilasha sunyam jnana karma dhanavritam. Jnana karma dhanavritam means uninterrupted. And so unmotivated, that is anya abhilasha sunyam. Unmotivated and uninterrupted sraddha you didn't get, but you are using this so platforms privileges, that means rejecting everything. I don't need to do this family service or taking care of children or family, this, that. What is this then? This is
God's creative.
what is that?
God's creative. Use philosophy to put our sense gratification.
Like that we should not do.
When we start any process of people, there are different stages. We start from maybe the lower stage. Then you will decide which platform I have to go next to next.
So yeah, this is good question. So how to know that you are from here to here? One thing is only consciousness changing, but there is no need of changing external anything, because these people also they do varnasrama, their duties, but what consciousness they do, that is different. Their consciousness of doing the karma, that means varnasrama duties, and these people's consciousness of doing the varnasrama duties is different. Only thing is Internal change is important. No need to externally do the things changing. We'll see this. Abandon all varieties of religion and just to surrender unto me. Whatever we do, we should constantly remember Vasudeva. This statement is meant for whom actually? That means whatever we do, we should constantly remember Vasudeva. How it is possible? This statement is possible in which level? Huh? Nishtha, no. We are not in Nishtha, we are not in even the sadhu sangha also. First of all, there is no bhajan kriya is happening. That's a fact actually. So to do that means what is the next stage of this Drdha? Sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, anardhanivritti, nishtha, ruchi, asakti, bhava, prema. We are here or we are here? Tell me.
Once more, can you draw and show?
This is sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, anardhanivritti, nishtha, ruchi, asakti, bhava, and prema. Where we are actually? We are in anardhanivritti or we are here?
So that's So, but suppose is not that. So I'm not there.
We are here only. अभी भी दृढ़ श्रद्धा बनाए नहीं लिखने लगा रहे आनंद निवृत्ति का स्टेज का नहीं चलता है एक्चुअली नॉट निष्ठा एक्चुअली we are still here only even it is optional even because that's a brahmachari growth vanaprastha is a part of varnasrama only and but the only thing is little bit our karma should be changed that is also vikarma we are doing we are all dependent on vikarma that should be changed into the karma then at least properly then we are can say confident we are here अभी ये भी उधर भी नहीं actually Vikarm actually when Vikarm is actually here one more we can talk Vikarm Vikarmi when get association of devotee is doing Vikarma so he should come out to from there to come here and then after that here because so to get Drdha Shraddha one should be in the mode of goodness otherwise Rajas and Tamas you can't it can't allow us to progress the fact actually what is what I'm saying
So now association you are doing is it not salsa?
It is satsanga that's why adau sraddha Viswanath Chakravarti says sadhu means this is also sadhu sangha so after Drdha Shraddha also we do sadhu sangha that sadhu sangha for bhajan this sadhu sangha is we are doing bhajan also but that is not pure so along there is a lot of contamination ganda pani se ganda kapda dho rahe ganda kapda hamara hruday our heart is like it's a dirty cloth and we are using the so ganda pani means along with holy name we have all the vikarma and all this contamination so we are not doing pure devotion pure bhajan we are not doing so we are doing the contaminated things bhajan with contamination and when we use that to clean the when you use the dirty water to clean the dirty clothes then what will be happening थोड़ा जो ज्यादा डर्टीनेस हो जाएगा लेकिन पानी में जितना डर्ट है उतना तो कपड़ा में भी रह गई प्लीज सर्फ तो है तो सर्फ तो लगाने के बाद भी तो पानी तो गंदा है ना तो क्या करे अभी वाटर exactly water purifier लगाना चाहिए that means we should remove so all this karma misra and gnana misra sakama that means that filters are nothing but anyabhilasha sunyam and what is that next one gnana karmadi anavrutam are the two filters actually these two filters has to be fixed so that that devotion will become pure then that pure devotion with that pure devotion that is when you do the sadhana then that is known as so real purification will happen
So we are getting
get the for getting that filter itself is possible when we Drdha Shraddha. Nothing but deeply understanding the glories of Krishna. So getting full faith on Krishna, seeing bhakti as ultimate. That means anyabhilasha sunyam. Bhakti is only ultimate means what? Anyabhilasha sunyam. And bhakti can do everything and anything. That means gnana karma dhyana. That's why Drdha Shraddha means getting off anyabhilasha sunyam, qualification, that consciousness, and gnana karma dhyana avritu. No, bhakti is ultimate.
Then free from jnana and karma.
Bhakti can do anything, everything. There is no need of other tools actually for the doing bhakti. People are generally so where whatever we do, we should constantly remember Vasudeva. This statement is possible in which case? When we get Drdha Shraddha. Otherwise it's not possible. अभी तो काम में देखते तो परिवार याद आएगा, बच्चे याद आएंगे, पत्नी याद आएगा, ये याद है या नहीं? अभी जहाँ चले जाएगा तो घर कैसे चलेगा, बच्चे क्या रहे कैसे रहेंगे, ये चलेगा या नहीं? तो ये है, क्योंकि अभी भी हमारा उपाधि में ही है, चेतना कहाँ है? उपाधि में अटका हुआ है. So सर्वोपाधि विनिर्मुक्तम हो गया क्या? नहीं. सर्वोपाधि विनिर्मुक्तम is the qualification for pure devotion. So that's why until unless that means we are in the bodily designations, we can't do pure devotion at all. So that's why whatever we do, we should constantly remember Vasudeva. That is the thing. That means that is possible when you get the Drdha Shraddha, means when you understood the glories of Krishna inch by inch, whatever is said in the Bhagavatam, and able to relate everything with the Krishna. And that's why, but the environment which is filled with the lot of rajas and tamas, you will see all these things and you remember what? Instead of Krishna, we remember so-called scientists and so-called things. So that's why mode of goodness is very much useful to see Krishna everywhere. When you live in such a peaceful land, cows and such a nice atmosphere, by seeing the sky, you will remember whom? Who made sky actually? Krishna. When you remember the trees, when you see the trees, when you remember the bulls, when you remember the cows, when you see the cows, when you see the bulls, when you see the land, when you see the hull, what do you remember actually? All that is conducive for goodness is conducive for
Krishna.
bhakti actually, Krishna consciousness. That means to remember Krishna all the time. Otherwise, it's very difficult actually. Very difficult because we have this nature which is made up of purva samskaras, out of the rajas and tamas, association of rajas and tamas. Those samskaras are very deep, and by associating such a rajasic elements, that impressions will become further deep. They will become further deep and you can't remember Krishna so easily. So that's why Yeshantu Antagatam Papa Jananam Punya Karma. So Drdha Vrataha, they will become in Drdha Vrataha in bhakti when they are in the mode of goodness, and when they strongly, that means associate pure devotees. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, so people are generally addicted to offering obeisances to various demigods, but Bharata Maharaj simply wanted to please Lord Vasudeva. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhoktaram Yagna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Yagna may be carried out to satisfy a particular demigod, but when the yagna is offered to the yagna purusha Narayana, the demigods are satisfied. Because so they are all leaves and branches. If you put water in the root, then automatically all the leaves and branches are nourished. The purpose of performing different yajnas is to satisfy Supreme Lord. One may perform them in the name of demigods or directly. If we directly offer oblations to Supreme Personality of Godhead, the demigods are automatically satisfied. If we water the root of a tree, the branches, twigs, fruits, flowers are automatically satisfied. When one offers sacrifice to different demigods, one should remember that the demigods are simply parts of the body of Supreme. So that means if someone is forced to do yajna, but he want to be in pure devotion platform, then how to do that? Doing yajna means offering oblations to the different demigods. He has to do because he's a king. If he doesn't do such a dharmika karyas, so then people also will leave yajna. If he say holy name is enough and I don't want to do any karma, so like that if he say, then people will not see chanting holy name. So king is leaving this karma because of he's qualified for pure devotion and he can chant all the time. So that's why he doesn't need to do so any kind of karma. This much they can understand. No, simply what they see, king left karma, so I will also leave karma. चलो मजा लेंगे. वो तो कर्म छोड़ने में सबको आनंद आता ही है नहीं. Everyone feel happiness actually. तो जब कर्म भी नहीं कर रहा है और भक्ति भी नहीं कर रहा है, तो माने प्योर डिवोशन मीन्स दे आर डूइंग कंटिन्यूअस डिवोशन. That is also they are not doing, and continuous Savana Kirtanam. That is also they are not doing. They are not also doing karma. Then where they will? Vikarmis. And society will collapse. So that's why king has to do karma to set an example to the society.
One question. Yes.
Uh.
Instead of doing indirect, can do the direct possible.
That's the riti. That means as per Shastra, he has to do, na? Shastra is telling that Agnihotra Yajna should be done. So this krama is there. You can't skip that krama. Then what is the possibility? Only consciousness is it is in your hand. Vidhi is not in your hand. Vidhi is Veda Vidhi, actually. Veda is prescribing. So Prakriti Yaga and Vikruti Yagas are given by whom? Vedas. That means now you are changing the Vidhi, then people will learn from this also. I will also change Vidhi. तो वेद का अपहास हो जाएगा, परिहास हो जाएगा, उसका हंसी मजाक उड़ाना हो जाएगा वेद का. ऐसा या चीटिंग विल स्टार्ट. सो आजकल जैसे शादी कराते हैं ना वेद ब्राह्मण जी से आधा घंटा है पंडित जी, तो वो बस आधा घंटा है ना, तो कर दूंगा 10 मिनट में फिनिश. आप टक 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 स्किप आउट कर देंगे सर. ऐसा हो जाएगा. These are all actually derivations. So that they can't. He can't do like that. But he can. That's why how he maintained pure devotional platform and also did this karma. Consciousness. What consciousness? Seeing every demigod as limb of the Lord. So now Indraya Swaha, when he is, so this mantra is chanted and oblations are given. At that time, Bharata Maharaj thinking that Indra is not a separate demigod. He is hands of Vishnu, Krishna, Vishnu, the hands of Vishnu. I am giving offering to the hands of Vishnu. Like that.
So when we offer like this, the demigods
never feel.
They don't feel offended.
No, they feel happy. One may perform them in the name of the different demigods directly. Okay, next. When one offers sacrifice to different demigods, one should remember that the demigods are simply parts of the body of the Supreme. If we worship the hand of a person, we tend to satisfy the person himself. So if we massage a person's legs, we don't really serve the legs, but the person who possesses the legs. Prabhupada nicely is explaining. All demigods are different parts of the Lord, and if we offer service to them, we actually serve the Lord himself. Demigod worship is mentioned in Brahma Samhita, but actually the sloka advocates worship of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda. So that's why demigod worship, if you do, that's wrong. Avidhi Purvakam. Living, that means if we worship demigod as the Supreme Person, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, without any connecting consciousness of that demigod with Lord, so simply if you independently, if you worship demigod, then that is Avidhi Purvakam. Then that is wrong. But if you do worship of demigods as the limbs of the Lord or otherwise vibhutis of the Lord, then there is no problem. But like that, are we encouraging to do like this? No. If something situation comes like this, then only it's not deliberately. We should not every day I will put in my house all the demigods, and now along with Krishna I will worship demigods also like this. Is it necessary?
No.
No necessary. Not necessary. इतना लंबा चौड़ा नहीं है. Directly, so sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Directly we should worship Krishna. No need of soaring. सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय साधन शक्ति रेखा. सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय साधन शक्ति रेखा. चाये वयस्य भुवनानि विभक्ति दुर्गा. इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टिते सा. गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि. Following the orders of Sri Krishna, that a goddess of Durga creates, maintains, and annihilates, Sri Krishna also confirms this statement in Bhagavad Gita. Mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Under the Krishna's direction only Durga is working. We should worship the demigods in that spirit. Because the goddess Durga satisfies Krishna, we should therefore offer respect to goddess Durga. Because Lord Shiva is nothing but Krishna's functional body. We should therefore offer respect to Lord Shiva. Similarly, we should offer respect to Brahma. So like this, Shiva you can worship as like this functional body of the Lord, or Shiva you can worship as Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu, as a pure devotee of the Lord. You can worship Shiva also as Guna Avatar of the Lord. So in this way, if you worship Shil, Guna Avatara of the Krishna, so if you worship like this, then there is no problem. There is no obstacle for pure devotion.
If a person is not fully surrendered, still he can abstain from, he not worship the devata, directly worship Krishna.
So that's why in this region, since they are aspirants for pure devotion, that's why they are recommended to not to worship demigods. But sakale neha mahato yoga nashta parantapa. All the time what happens? Standards are set even when Vyasdev wrote Mahabharata and when Vyasdev wrote all these Puranas with the spirit of what? Establishing and with the spirit of pure devotion only. But deviation is always possible. They will lose the spirit. They will lose the main understanding. This demigod worship should not be done. So, but they will do automatically, independently. They will start worshipping. Standards we should keep high, but unwanted things will come automatically. So when we design varnasrama system also, we design with the spirit of bringing everyone to the pure devotion platform. So that's why we cut short many things. But a devotee child who is in that community, but he is interested in only worshipping Lord Shiva, then what will show you? What will do? Then can we throw him out from that community? We can't throw him out. Then automatically उनका बच्चे क्या होगा? से वो उपासक बन जाएगा, ऐसा चले जाएगा. तो ऐसा वो जो कम्युनिटी और डिलीट होते जा रहे, और फिर भी शुद्ध भक्त लोग प्रचार करके और शुद्ध भक्ति का एम्फोसाइज करके शुद्ध भक्ति का करवाने के लिए प्रयास करते रहेंगे, लेकिन लोग क्या करते हैं? ऑटोमेटिक डिविएट होके उस प्रिंसिपल से नाना चीजों को लेके आते हैं. ये होता ही रहता है. We can't.
So the gopis, they did not have the conception by Supreme Personality. They had love for him. To attain him, they were worshipping Mother. That is.
So in the case of gopis, they're actually under the control of yoga maya. Like how they forget this. We are in the control of Mahamaya, we forget. Even we know that everything is Mahamaya is controlling, but we also do forgetting that Mahamaya we are doing sense gratification or not. So similarly, Krishna also forget he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Gopis also, they can't anusandhana. That means they can't relate that now they are so Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead and he is the Supreme Personality. That kind of anusandhana gnana will not happen in them. They are fully in the control of Yogamaya. So that's why Krishna also is fully in the control of Yogamaya. He also forget that he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. They also forget they are Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they love naturally, actually.
So if someone has natural love,
yeah,
and to attain their beloved, they worship.
Like that they have.
If they worship Lord Shiva, that is okay.
No. They are worshipping Durga. Which Durga they are worshipping? They are worshipping, that's a Yogamaya actually. So, Katyayani is Yogamaya actually. In the spiritual world, Durga is there. Spiritual Durga.
Not worshipping.
Not worshipping. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur give that in that Chiraharan Leela. They do.
So Vastra.
Yes, Vastraharan Leela, whatever. So there, in the beginning, you can see they were doing the Katyayani Vrata in the Hemanta Rutu. That is not for material Katyayani. But in the Bhauma Leela, you may consider, but actually, so that is, so they are asking the Yogamaya, so to make Krishna as their husband. So that's why that is. Then Yogamaya will take care all that Leela. So that they are in the fully in control. So gopis, they are all not just sadhakas. They are not sadhakas.
That means demigod worship without the clear understanding of
relation
as
supreme
Godhead is
Avidipura. Yes.
Sometimes what happens general classes as well got this Drdha worship. Humanize that it's very bad. So that creates a very bad impression in outside of the society. So shall we directly say that, or we have to be and because our intention is not there to engage, but at the same time, the perception it creates outside that Iskcon is demonizing the Devta worship.
So here, how to break this tie breaking? How to do? Even if you are doing corporate, it is also demonizing. It's a demonic activity. Working in the corporates. So if we see in that way, that is also worshipping demigods is better than working for asuras actually. Relatively, if you see, this is a sattvic actually. That is, it is completely vikarma. That is given by scriptures actually.
We prefer to work for corporate, but not prefer to worship devtas.
So
feeling comes like
how we are tolerating even someone is working in the corporate, which is a demonic activity. So still we are helping him to become pure, come to the pure devotional platform. Similarly, we should also try and help the people who have faith in the demigods. So gradually to come to the platform of pure devotion. You can't simply throw them out immediately. We should, if we have such a purity and such a strongness in our devotional faith is very strong, you can also give the seed of that faith in another's heart. Since that clearly says the speed of taking up this mission. Sorry, actually. The speed of progress depends upon whom? Depends upon the amount of mercy and the quality of mercy we get. So
quality of
it's quality of mercy. It's like strong devotees mercy quality is different, and अभी neophyte है लुंज पुंज उनका mercy quality different. Mr. Bhakta's mercy is different quality, and here also if you see in our diagram, so they are in advanced. Their mercy is very different. Their mercy is different. This mercy is different, and these people's mercy is different. इसमें तो मिश्रित है, तो faith अभी भी मिश्रित है, strong नहीं है. तो उनसे जो आया हुआ भक्ति, ठीक है चलेगा, ऐसा ही रहता है, उतने तक ही वो पुश करेगी वो.
What is quantity of mercy?
Quantity also varies. So, like you see, someone is behind of someone, so to uplift, then the quantity is very. Quantity also varies and quality also varies. Quantity also, yeah, halka bolna, strongly bolna. Mercy comes in many ways. So Narad Muni gave curse actually. Nalakuver and Mani grew. This is also mercy. Very strong actually.
High quality, high quantity.
High quantity. Huh? So that depends upon us. Anyway, because the goddess of Durga satisfies. Okay, next. Similarly, we should offer respect to Brahma, Agni, and Surya. There are many offerings to different demigods, and one should always remember that these offerings are usually meant to satisfy Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bharata Maharaj didn't aspire to receive some benedictions from demigods. His aim was to please Supreme Lord. In Mahabharata, among the thousands of names of Vishnu, it is Yajna book, Yajna Krut, Yajnaha, the enjoyer of Yajna, the performer of Yajna. And so Yajna itself the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, अभी थोड़ा सा मैं इधर कमेंट्री से भी पढ़ाता हूँ. ओके, वो कहाँ चले गए? क्या हो गया? हाँ? ये तो बहुत नाटक कर रहे बन रहे. इसको बाद हम चलो उसको So there is objection is raised. Tavat karmani kurvita nanirvidyete yavata matkatha shravanado va sraddha yavan na jayate. What is this sloka meaning? You all know this. Tavat karmani kurvita nanirvidyete yavata. Till the time one should do karma. What time they should do karma? Drashadda or nanirvidyeta yavata. That means until unless they don't get the detachment for the results of karma. Or, va means what? Va means in Sanskrit or. Another thing is Shravanado Shraddha. That means Shravana Kirtana Bhakti in that. Shravana Kirtana Bhakti Shraddha. So either one should get the Shraddha in Shravana Kirtana Bhakti or otherwise detachment for the results of karma. So if they don't get Shraddha or otherwise if they don't get the detachment for the results, they should do the karma. So this diagram is formed from here only, from this sloka only. So until unless if they don't get the detachment for the results, they should do karma. Until unless they don't get the Drdha Shraddha, that means Shraddha in the Shravana Kirtana Bhakti, they should do karma. Is it clear? How this diagram is formed? So from this what? Iti Bhagavadukte Bhagavad Kathashu Praudha Sraddhasya Nishkamasya Suddha Bhakti Adhikarinaha. Who is Adhikari for Suddha Bhakta? Praudha Shraddha. Dhrudha Shraddha. ऐसा नहीं कि थोड़ा मोड़ा श्रद्धा है तो उनको अभी इधर रख सकते हैं क्या? कर्म छोड़ सकते हैं? इधर 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 नहीं. थोड़ा मोड़ा श्रद्धा आने के बाद उनको ले जाकर उधर नहीं रख सकते. श्रद्धा माने उधर मत कथा दो वा श्रद्धा. श्रद्धा माने क्या होना चाहिए? प्रौढ़ श्रद्धा. हाँ, भगवदुक्ते भगवत कथाशु, भगवान कथाओं में कौन सा श्रद्धा होना चाहिए? प्रौढ़ श्रद्धा। और जो उसको प्रौढ़ श्रद्धा है वो व्यक्ति शुद्ध भक्त है। और ऐसा भरत महाराज का श्रद्धा दृढ़ श्रद्धा नहीं, प्रौढ़ श्रद्धा है। दृढ़ श्रद्धा और प्रौढ़ श्रद्धा में क्या डिफरेंस है? दृढ़ श्रद्धा माने so strong faith, so madhyama bhakta he has. Praudha shraddha means, even that means Drdha shraddha became even mature. That is known as Praudha shraddha. So Drdha shraddha is the minimum qualification. Praudha shraddha is automatically qualified. Bharata Maharaj in which shraddha? Drdha shraddha or Praudha shraddha? Above to this. So here somewhere. कहने की तात्पर्य क्या है? जब शास्त्र को पूरा अच्छे से गहराई से और भी मजबूती से पढ़ेंगे तो जानेंगे कृष्ण को। सो शास्त्रे युक्ते च निपुणः सर्वदा दृढ़ निश्चयः सो प्रौढ़ श्रद्धया सा भक्तो उत्तमः अधिकारी। That means who became expert in the scriptures, and very concretely that means he understood the Lord as the supreme personality of Godhead, and bhakti is ultimate. Then his shraddha is praudha shraddha. But Drdha shraddha is he has strong faith in the Lord, but still he not expert in the scriptures and yukti. Okay, so that's why Drdha shraddha is the minimum qualification.
Still, after 3 steps, another thing will still be happening. So, Krishna is 24/7.
Shravan Kirtan 24.
And he is still 3 steps behind the other thing.
That is the point. Prabhu's point you all understand. So he is doing all the time Shravanam Kirtan, but still he is in the 3 steps down the anardhanivritti. How it is possible? Doing all the time Shravanam Kirtan. So this is the thing. Drdha shraddha means it's not necessary that his heart is completely purified. Anardhanivritti means what? So Drdha shraddha person is doing Shravanam Kirtan 24 hours. But because of this anarthas, what happens? He has strong determination. Drdha shraddha means strong faith. He has. But till anardhanivritti, he is endeavoring to do all the 24 hours Shravanam Kirtanam, but because of this anarthas, he is not able to do steadily bhajan. मैं एक एग्जाम्पल से समझाता हूँ इसको। एक अच्छा एग्जाम्पल याद है आप लोगों को? ये
like medicine, I don't have taste, but the medicine will help. So let me take it mechanically, but still doing.
क्या?
Sort of mechanically, knowing that it is good, or that is okay.
Okay. अभी कार लेके जाना माने भजन करना। तो ड्राइविंग कार मीन्स डूइंग भजन। तो दिस ड्राइवर so what happening? So he's taking this, he's driving, but there is anartha came. At that time, engine is not off. So, but it became slow, and it is karke. It is trying to up. It looks like it is stopped, but It is slowed and it is endeavoring. So till anardhanivritti, so the person endeavors to do 24 hours kirtan or shravan. You're understanding? Why he is doing? Because there is a fuel. What is the fuel in this car? Huh? दृढ़ श्रद्धा है, तेल है, इसीलिए वो चल रहे हैं. दृढ़ श्रद्धा नहीं थी तो क्या करेगा वो? स्टॉप करेगा. सो दृढ़ श्रद्धा, जिसका दृढ़ श्रद्धा नहीं है तो वो क्या करेगा? इसमें कार को छोड़ देगा, रोक देगा. ड्राइविंग कार मीन्स व्हाट? भजन एक्चुअली. अरे अभी बोल जाएंगे. Exams like you driving car. I will write here. You take in the place of driving car, doing bhajan. So fuel is what? These are all the ups and downs are what? Anarthas. अभी चलेगा? तो अभी कार को छोड़ दे, माने ड्राइविंग छोड़ देना, रोक देना, माने नॉट डूइंग भजन. सिंपल बात. तो ड्राइविंग कार मीन्स डूइंग भजन. नॉट ड्राइविंग कार मीन्स स्टॉप कार मीन्स नो भजन. तो नो भजन कौन करेंगे? कार कब रुक जाएगा? जिसका दृढ़ श्रद्धा नहीं है. माने तेल नहीं तो तब ना कार रुकेगा. तेल माने क्या है? अब समझ में आया सबको? अभी आपका क्वेश्चन क्लियर?
Yes, one correcting point. Not asking very seriously, because assume my fuel is one.
Means दृढ़ श्रद्धा नहीं है.
But I know I have to go, so I don't have to come before. So I pull my hands. Come on.
अरे तो फ्यूल माने वो भी फ्यूल के अंदर अंतर्गत ही आता है. धक्का मारो तो तेल हो, जो भी हो, सब तो फ्यूल, वो तो फ्यूल के अंतर्गत आता है. आपका एनर्जी हो नहीं तो तेल का एनर्जी हो. इससे और भी सरल हम नहीं समझा पाएंगे.
When there is a fuel and car is there, the car is capacity to 100 meters and the gradient is very steep. So then even if you have fuel, then it gets stored there. This is a different dimensions.
वो सब बाबा एग्जाम्पल में आप एग्जाम्पल को सिद्धांत को प्रतिपादित करने के लिए नहीं. ऐसा नहीं कि एग्जाम्पल का अलग अलग ले कि सिद्धांत को बदलने के लिए नहीं. You understand? Yeah, we should not take so many other examples को वेरीफाई करके सिद्धांत में ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं. So that means till anarthas are there, so car cannot go smoothly. When that means till the ups and downs are there, car cannot go smoothly. So that means till anarthas are there, bhajan will not go smoothly. When anarthas are finished, then what will happen? Bhajan will go smoothly. Nishtha means what? Smoothly doing bhajan. Constant. So nishtha means constant. That means smooth. So steady. Car steadily go when there are no ups and downs. Similarly, so bhajan goes so steadily when there are no anarthas.
When there are anarthas, we cannot do bhajan. We don't have a solution to do bhajan. So should we work on
developing drdha shraddha?
Not anarthas, or should we work on both?
Anarthas जाएगा so bhajan से.
Okay.
So
there is no anartha.
almost all anarthas, bhakti anarthas, sukruti, dushkruti anarthas are over. Only aparadha anarthas will be there. Thoda sa wo. Sadhu sang, that is. That bhajani kriya is a mixed karma misrita. अभी कहाँ हम लोग का उपाधि से बाहर आए कहाँ, तो हम लोग सभी मिला के ही चलना चाहते हैं ना, परिवार पत्नी सर्वोपाधि विनिर्मुक्त तो हुआ नहीं है ना.
So we cannot call them because of the
हाँ, not as per standard of Rupa Goswami, but that is also giving the result definitely. So when we are here, so definitely it is actually द्रव्य श्रद्धा का सिम्टम है शरणागति. शरणागति में अपने आप को बेच देना. जैसा गाय को जब बेच देते हैं तो उसका ख्याल हम नहीं रखते, ऐसा अपने आप को बेच देना, सब कुछ भगवान देख ले. कोई भी कहीं भी श्रद्धा नहीं रहना चाहिए, ना धन की प्रति, ना कर्म की प्रति, माने अदर देन कृष्णा. सो एनी सब्सटेंस व्हिच इज नॉट डायरेक्टली कृष्णा, सो सच अ सब्सटेंस यू शुड नॉट हैव फेथ. अपने आप को बेच देना, इतना पावरफुल कंडीशन है वो. तो लेकिन अभी चिंतित नहीं होना चाहिए, प्रयास तो करना है उसके लिए. तो ऐसा नहीं कि तो ये ऐसा है कि ब्रह्मचारी सभी दृढ़ श्रद्धा में, ऐसा भी नहीं. हम लोग भी इधर ही है. ब्रह्मचारी आश्रम के बिना रूल्स, ये सभी ब्रह्मचारी रूल्स, ये सभी जरूरी है भक्ति के लिए. फॉर डूइंग भक्ति द रूल्स ऑफ ब्रह्मचारी व्रत आश्रम आल्सो नीडेड. इज आल्सो ज्ञान कर्मादि आवृतम आवृतम. So
basically Babaji's will be on that level.
Not only even grihasthas also, even brahmacharis also, but consciousness should be clear that these rules, these upadhis, rules are belong to upadhi, and I am doing that just to set an example, and I don't have any kind of necessity of doing those to do bhakti. Conscious उधर ऐसा अटका नहीं रहता है. Then that is anavrita consciousness, and such a faith one should have on the bhakti.
Brahmacharis will set example for
Another brahmacharis.
So that should be.
Even Prithvi Maharaj is doing vanaprastha, and he doesn't need to go and eat the roots and all these, but still he is doing because to set an example to vanaprasthas. So Bharata Maharaj is Suddha Bhakti. Suddha Bhakta he is. Bharatasya karma kartrutvam kalabhoktritvam cha katam sangyachet. So now here the point is raised. Already we discussed anyway. So just we are quickly recovering. Once again we are covering. Bharata Maharaj is doing now yajna. That means in him what is coming? Kartrutva is coming or not? Kartrutvam is coming in him. That means he is a doer, na? He's doing, that means kartrutvam obviously comes in him. And when he do karma, then phala is also coming. So how he is handling these two things? Already we discussed in the purport, but still, so we are seeing here. So here, how he handled this. That means he left the kartrutvam, even his body is doing the actions, but still, so he left that kartrutvam. How? अस्य कर्मणः फलं भावि तत्र नैमे लिप्सु किन्तु कर्तृत्वम and कर्म फलत्वम, कर्म फल भोक्तृत्व, कर्म फल भोक्तृत्व, ये दोनों को जस्टिफाई करना है. जब कोई भी शुद्ध भक्त, so someone he is in the pure devotional platform. So now we are all saying that to set an example to the society, he is doing karma. But that means he is not doing that karma for supporting of his bhakti. Money, that means I should do this karma, then I can get some food, some money, then I can get some food, then I can eat to maintain my body, then I can do devotion. So if we see like this, then this is the consciousness of what? So karma, he is feeling need of doing to do bhakti. So to wake up and to do mangalarti and to do so all this bhajan sadhan. So I need all these things. So if someone is thinking, then he is making karma is supporting for the bhakti. People may say here, so that means someone is completely, that means independent of the karma means full faith in and bhakti means, so he will never think for a body also. He will never think for body also. So then he will not eat also. One may ask. Yes or no?
Yes.
Then chant Harinam and hunger also will be satisfied by the only Harinam. But then why he should eat? One thing actually here, very important thing. As a प्रश्न आप लोग मेरे से पूछना चाहिए. आप लोग नहीं पूछ रहे. एकदम we should war on me. तो तब तो बिना खा के कैसा करेंगे? वो भी सेट एग्जाम्पल है क्या? Here the point is, to set an example he is eating. So here the point is, the important point. Why he is eating? Then why he is not just simply chant Hare Krishna or otherwise just do the Mahamantra Shravanam Kirtanam? Then why he has to eat? Then why he has to clean clothes? And then why he has to do anything also for the body? आपने आपको बेच दिया तो भगवान देख ले. भगवान के हरिनाम ही उनका नहा ले आके और उन्हीं को थाली में भक्ति महारानी आके तो चावल देकर खिला दे. और वो भी नहीं है तो मुंह पर भी डाले, वो भी नहीं कर सकते. Why he is not doing this? He doesn't want to give such a service to the Bhakti Maharani. But he has faith that even if I don't eat, Bhakti Devi will come and feed me. That is the faith. So then, otherwise he can't make, another reason is he can't make Bhakti Maharani so cheap. Then people will think what? He himself determined that I will not eat until unless Bhakti Maharani should come and feed me. And I will keep on chanting. ऐसा हट बना के वो करेगा क्या? ऐसा नहीं कर सकते. क्यों नहीं कर सकते? Why he will not do like that? Then Bhakti Maharani will come and she will feed. Then people, what kind of things they learn from this incident? What lessons they will learn? They should use bhakti for getting food. मैंने भक्ति का चमत्कार देख के वो लोग नमस्कार करेंगे. और भक्ति किसके लिए यूज करेंगे? भक्ति के लिए. पानी लाने के लिए भक्ति महारानी हरे कृष्ण पानी लाओ, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण. खाना खिलाओ, हमारे नहलाओ, सब कुछ करो, हमारा बीमारी ठीक करो. तो चमत्कार हो जाएगा. ये तो होगा या नहीं? ऐसा मैंने हर एक मैंने ऐसा भक्त लोगों दृढ़ फेथ वाले सब ऑल द स्ट्रॉन्ग फेथ पीपल इफ दे बिकेम लाइक दैट not doing anything to that means to the all the minimal things also, then what will happen? So then Bhakti Maharani he wants to use for all these things. And second thing, he wants to make Bhakti Maharani so cheap in front of everyone. He doesn't want to show his pure devotion like that. He wants to hide his pure devotion. That's why all the minimal basic things he will do, but at that time also he will never forget Krishna. But he has faith that he has a complete strong faith. Even like you see, one drop of Charanamrita is enough to cure all the disease. Even cancer, big cancer also can be cured. Yes or no? So he has any hesitation on that, believing in that? No hesitation. So there is no hesitation in him. But still, why he'll take medicine? He doesn't want to make bhakti so cheap in front of everyone. बीमारी क्लियर करेगी तो बस सब लोग अभी तो तब तो people doing Ayurveda, studying and all this will become Vyartha. They will not get any space. Bhakti keep on showing her glory like that. So, because everyone is forcing Bhakti Maharani to show her result like that, even pure devotee is determined like that, then Bhakti will become so cheap in front of this whole universe, whole world. So then instead of using Bhakti for pleasing Krishna, they start using Bhakti for all the sense gratification, cheap things. That is the reason they don't use Bhakti.
Here, how will we justify Ajagar Vritti of Mahendra?
That is also Vritti. That is a.
He was not begging also.
Yeah, that's why we should not do like him. So
how will we justify? He's a pure devotee.
Yeah.
So he's accepting service.
Didn't know that.
No problem. Actually, see,
will provide.
Rishabhadev, Dattatreya, these are all they are not the people to follow them directly.
And Avadhuts.
They are Avadhuts actually, extreme cases. That is also one kind of Vaisha only, Avadhut. So it's not that they are using. Even you should have such examples also. One or two examples of bhakti can do any extent. Like Dhruv Maharaj went with body. Bhakti Maharani transforms the whole body spiritually. To show that example also one or two we need. But we should not imitate. Imitate them like that.
Bhakti for not for Krishna's case, but for our case.
No, you can ask bhakti to do anything, na? So all those minimal things. That means he is not desiring anything. He is expecting that minimum basic necessities all should go with bhakti. Not any material desire. He doesn't want to do any sense gratification. Here's our point, pure devotee. So he is doesn't want to do any vyavahara karyas. Bhakti should do. This is the thing we are discussing. Then bhakti, they will start using people by this. So then they stop everything. And to run these basic necessities and basic society also, then replacing all karma, jnana, and everyone think that bhakti should do. Then it will become very difficult actually. This will not go. Bhakti means what? Shravanam Kirtan, if you do, that is bhakti. For what purpose you are doing? That is another thing. Okay. So then how this kartrutvam and bhoktrutvam he has to be justified. He is a pure devotee and now he is doing karma, like Bharat Maharaj is doing karma. That means in him kartrutvam is coming and in him phala is also coming, phala bhoktrutvam. How it is that is justified? How he will handle that? How this pure devotee will handle with this kind of result? Whenever the result comes, when he does karma, that means yajna is doing, result will come or not? This result, where he will put. So actually apurvam, when you do karma, what is generated immediately? Prabhupada is writing in the next purport, in the next paragraph, apurvam will be generated. When we do karma, first is produced what? Apurvam, not result. This is going to manifest in the form of result. When we do yajna, immediately what is produced? Like Putra Kameshti Yaga one he did. That means for getting children, he did the yajna. After doing yajna, immediately अपना पत्नी के बच्चे पेट से बच्चे निकल के आता है क्या? नहीं है ना? So baby is coming immediately from his wife's stomach? No. Then what is produced from this yajna? First, apurvam is produced, not phal. Apurvam is produced. That apurvam is cause for the phal. Apurvam is apurvam. Whatever is before the result, whatever is there, that is before apurvam.
Actions of karma are karma.
Yeah. So that means after doing yajna, what is produced? Apurum. Then after that apurum, what is produced? Actual result. Apurum is a technical word. Okay. So like swarga, to go to the swarga, one did the yajna. So after finishing of immediately yajna, he is going swarga. He died and he finished. He is going to the, then nobody will do yajna. So that's a what is produced after doing karma. Apurvam is good. Apurvam is in the two places it can stay. One is kartu, and the doer it can stay in the devata. Someone is desiring result, then apurvam will reside where? In the doer itself. When someone is not desiring result, then apurvam will stay where? In the devata. Everyone following or not?
Yes.
Please follow. Huh? So now when this Bharata Maharaj doing yajna, he is doing yajna oblations, he is offering to the various devatas. Indra, Chandra, Surya, many are there. So, and he doesn't want any result. Then all these apurvams are residing where? Multiple devatas. So then how this, that means apurvam should go where somewhere else. Where it should go actually? Should go into the Krishna, na? Supreme Lord Krishna, na? So then how to make it? So then result will go to the Krishna. How this will possible when you assume these all demigods are the different limbs of the Lord, then Apurva went there to the Krishna. It is there now in whom? When he assumed this Devata is a limb of the Lord, then Apurva is residing in whom? Krishna. In this way, so the result of the karma he offered to the Krishna, and it is not coming to him, and his pure devotion is also not disturbed. So this activity is not karma. Okay, this is the thing. Next, kartrutvam. So how he left the kartrutvam? So actually, kartrutvam also he is freed from the kartrutvam. How it happened? You can see any activity is done because of what? Paramatma. Paramatma is the cause for the interaction of all these elements. So that's why this Bharata Maharaj being so residing in that body, he is seeing that Paramatma is engaging him to do this. Matta smriti rapohanam. Even if I remember, that's why to maintain pure devotion. Why I am saying so much detailedly? Because how to maintain pure devotion and also parallelly doing karma. You are all understanding or not? This is an example actually. Such a deep understanding is needed to maintain karma, and also we think that, oh, while remembering Krishna, I can do my karma, so it's also okay to set an example. Not just by saying the mouth actually, verbally saying no, but actually it should be coming from the consciousness. So how to prepare such a consciousness? Doing parallelly karma and also suddha bhakti. How it is possible? That is example here, Bharata Maharaj. Then how you are doing karma, then still how you are free from that kartrutvam, doership. How you are free from that doership? Huh? How you'll make them tell me? Yes, answers yes. Huh?
Offering the result to demigods, thereby, and also thinking that they are part and parcel.
That is result. But kartrutvam, that's a phala.
That by the order of possibility.
That is karma then. If you do it as the order of that is still in the karma consciousness.
It's fine, right? So being done by Krishna said.
Huh?
Being done by Krishna.
How?
It's the instrument in the hands of.
Yes. This is the thing. Kartrutvanishta. That means Sakshat Kartri. In the sloka, what is there? Sakshat Kartri. That means Vasudevasya Antaryamina Pravartatkatena Swatantra Kartrutvat. That means, so that's why the deep understanding of the Atma, Paramatma, all these elements also is needed. Why it is needed? So in the Bhagavatam, the analytical study is given. So we have to understand the each and every element, how this creation happening with the 24 elements, how these 24 elements are coming with the Krishna, and how Krishna is also in the various levels, in the Karnanasai Vishnu, Garbhodakasai Vishnu, Shirodakasai Vishnu, in the three levels, being a Paramatma, how he is, so making this whole show. So here Bharata Maharaj is seeing that Paramatma who is residing in my heart, and he is the cause of the interaction of all these elements. And that's why work is done by him, not by me. Even Brahmanda is produced because of Karnanasai Vishnu. And Brahmanda is running because of Garbhodakasai Vishnu. And in this body is running because of Shirodakasai Vishnu. And he is the Pravartakaha. He is the one. So this is the consciousness. In this way, he left the doership. That deep understanding of the actuality of this creation will help you to free from this kind of unwanted things, like claiming kartrutvam. This is unwanted thing. So one can, in the right consciousness, can do Suddha Bhakti and also can do karma. Yes.
So the opposite to what you are saying, that when I think that I am doing, then that becomes the karta.
Yes.
If you know that it's not me,
that means elements are doing prakriti elements, like all these elements of the 23 elements, they are doing, not me. Then that is right consciousness. And how they are doing? So Paramatma is guiding them, and that's why they are interacting. This is the consciousness.
5 factors to 40. 40 hours is only in the not.
That is different thing. That is not the. That is another context actually. So all the things are done by whom? Prakrute kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha. Everything is done by whom? Prakriti only. But that Prakriti is mayadakshena suyate Prakriti sachara. Sachara acharam. Prakriti is under his direction. Then what I am? My role is nothing. So that's why everything is happening, but I am not doing. So in this way, he is not putting any kartrutvam in this. On him, he is not claiming any kartrutvam of doing activities. Like example.
Context, that Adhisthana Karta.
Huh?
That Adhisthana Karta, the 5 factors. What is the context of that?
That is actually in the conditioned state. Conditioned Jivatma. That's not the pure Jivatmas. That's different, that's why. In the modes, when we can, the last chapters it comes now, actually. The Jivatma which is covered with avidya, about that we are saying actually. But actually Jivatma is not even that avidya, it's pure. So that's why he should see separately from him. So like Jivatma is there and it is covered with avidya and it is having the karma and then it is having the false ego, it is having the chittam, it is having the intelligence, it is having the mind, it is having the senses, it is having the gross body, it is having all the sense objects. Now if you see the pen, actually here these are the senses. This is mind, this is intelligence, this is chitta, and this is false ego. And this is Jivatma actually, which is pure actually. And it doesn't have, it is having the I-ness, but it is not. So that means I am soul. But when it is covered with the avidya, it is forgetting its own identity, I am soul. And because of this false ego, it is getting the identity towards all these things. I am mind, I am intelligence, I am body, I am senses, like that it is thinking. But actually when there is a pen is kept here, So eyes are seeing. So when first initially chitta comes out through the eyes to this pen, then this picture of eye is captured by the eyes, and that is given to mind, and then that gives to the intelligence. Then intelligence will compare this image with the existing images in the chitta, and in the chitta already this image will be there, and the name also will be registered. Then intelligence will decide that this is pen. This jivatma is not doing anything actually. Now there is a laddu is there, and now you are desiring this laddu. Then who is desiring actually? Mind is desiring. And if you eat laddu, then sukha is coming. Where it is coming? In the mind it is coming. Is it coming in this soul? No. But this jivatma being covered by this avidya, and because of this false ego, so it is claiming himself as mind and thinking that this pleasure of the mind, thinking that his own pleasure. And who is knowing this is pen? Actually, intelligence is identifying. But he thinks that I am knowing pen. This is happening because of false claiming. That is due to false ego. So in this way, so Bharata Maharaj is seeing that all these elements are interacting, not me, and these are all elements are induced by whom? By Paramatma. So in this way, the Kartrutvam is not, he is doing such a big, vast yajna, but he is not doing. No Kartrutvam. You're all understanding or not? So that his pure consciousness is there. His purity of, so Suddha Bhakti is not gone. But now हम लोग कैसा ऐसा है क्या? Even we don't remember also what is it. We don't know also process how to, so not to see the kartrutvam in ourselves. This deep understanding is possible when we understand Shastra.
These are only two factors which separate the and phala.
Phala, yes, kartrutvam and phala, phalabhoktrutvam. So that means enjoying the result. He is also giving that to the Lord. How it is giving, it is in the different demigods. The Apurva is there, that he is considering all these demigods are the limbs of the Lord. So that's why Apurva is in whom now? Vasudeva. Then result also with whom? Vasudeva, and I don't have anything. And what I want, he is keep on remembering. So Krishna's Shravanam Kirtanam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This will be going on 24 hours.
Just by doing conscious, everything will be offered.
Yes. Setting consciousness is enough. Even he do such a ghastly, big activity, but no. लेकिन उसमें cheating नहीं करना है. बोलेंगे मुंह से सब भगवान का है. But if you claim the कर्तृत्व yourself and if you claim the भोक्तृत्व, इधर ही रहेंगे. So when we claim कर्तृत्व ourselves and also take the phala, and something of that phala if you give to the Lord, that is also known as bhakti, but that is not pure bhakti. Yeah.
Maybe we are looking at, I think, just a side discussion, I'm not sure.
हाँ अभी तो थोड़ा रुकिए तो टाइम लगेगी तो please.
Okay.
We're still in the one sloka only, sixth sloka. But this is very important. How Bharata Maharaj is maintaining pure devotion, and also what is pure devotion, you all understood or not? Huh? What is pure devotion? That is we don't want such a debate. Simple words.
In this context,
And any context is okay.
For pleasure of Krishna, doing only Shravan Kirtan 24/7.
For pleasure of only Krishna, so doing 24/7 Shravanam Kirtanam is known as pure sadhana bhakti, pure devotion. That if you do, for Krishna's pleasure. So now, but he is doing the karma also along with that. So then how he is still in the pure devotional platform, karma, how he is handling? So two things he should handle. What is that? Kartrutvam and Phalabhoktrutvam. So how Phalabhoktrutvam is handled already I said. And how Kartrutvam is handled already I said. Sakshat Kartari, in the sloka is there, na? So Sakshat Kartari, why it is said? That means direct doer. Who is the direct doer? Who is written? What is written there? See in that sloka. What word meaning? Sakshat Kartari is there or not?
Directly the farmer.
Who is the directive for farmer? Devata, Bhagavati, Vasudeva. That means here Sakshat Kartari is indicating this much meaning. So how Bharata Maharaj is seeing is here explained. Next. तो भरत महाराज क्या करते, what he was doing? So kartrutvad abhimani sunita, that means kartrutva abhiman. So that means he is doing yajna, which is karma, but he doesn't have any abhimana. That means claiming of doership is not there in him. So because of that, his bhakti will become covered. His bhakti will not be covered. Understanding or not? Bharata Maharaj is Bharata Maharaj is pure devotee in his heart. What is there? Devotion is there. This is heart. Devotion is there. Now parallelly he is also doing the activities. So doing activities also is there. Now these doing activities, is it going to cover this bhakti? No. Bhakti means what? Pleasing Krishna, further doing chanting and hearing all the time. So that is bhakti. So will that be covered by this doing activities, doing karma? No, because so in his heart there is no value for this karma. Apana bhakti ke, for his devotion, is there any so need he is seeing this karma? Is he finding any need of this karma for this bhakti? कुछ बोलते नहीं क्यों? समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? Is he finding any need of doing this karma for this devotion?
No.
थोड़ा सा बोलिए भाई, तो नहीं तो हम कैसा? So he is not seeing any need. But why he is doing then? To set an example. So while doing that, then how he is maintaining his pure devotional platform? His kartrutvam, he is, how he is handling? That means abhimana sunyat. And how is he handling the result of that? That is also giving him. So in this way, that's like gnana karma the anavrutam. But now if you see, for doing this Shravanam Kirtanam, Bhakti, this is Shravanam Kirtanam. Devotion means Shravanam Kirtanam. For doing Shravanam Kirtanam, if you think this doing, that means you are identifying yourself as some Brahmana, Kshatriya, like father, mother. So that means you are identifying yourself as father, mother, and you are feeling that activities of that role, so is needed to do this Shravanam Kirtanam. Then this is known as what? Karma Avrutam. Which rule is broken? Gnana Karma, the Anavrutam is broken. Is it clear for everyone now?
Yes.
Analytically, you should understand. Then it will be very good. Not like a vaguely. Many years vague understanding is going on. That's why there is no progress. भगवान के लिए कर रहे हैं हम सब कुछ, भगवान के लिए थोड़ा सा तो सैलरी देता हूं ना मैं. अरे ये क्या? What is this? This is not at all pure devotion. Even if you give complete salary, is also not pure devotion if you claim yourself doer. You are in the upadi. So without any sraddha, even if he does that karma, that is not going to cover asraddha. So it is said in the sloka. So karmani sraddha rahityat karma akaranameva. So Bharata Maharaj, what he is doing, sometimes he is doing himself, and sometimes whatever karma he has to do, he is appointing someone. Swapratimurti dwara. Swapratimurti dwara means Swa means himself is doing sometimes. Pratimurti means representative. Sometimes some karmas he is not doing. Hey, you go and do that. And he doesn't have any respect for any, that means any sraddha, any faith he doesn't have for the karma. So, in the case of Ambarish Maharaj also same, you should take like that. So, why he, even these Arvachina, that means sometimes Grihasthas also can be pure devotees. So, they also appoint someone to do the karma on their behalf. Like some Vivaha Samskara, they may not sit directly to do Kanyadanam and all those things. Okay, you go on my behalf and you do Kanyadanam. They will tell to their relatives. He do no need. Result he doesn't want. Result will not come to that farmer also, to him also. It will go to Lord. You're understanding or not?
The representative has some contamination. What will happen? It's appointing this person.
Then he will get reaction. He said that he should not representative only. He, instead of thinking himself a representative, he feel he has a honor, then that's his problem. You're understanding? If a forced man is represented to transfer money from here to there, but he is not becoming forced man, he is becoming the owner. He will get reaction.
Following the instruction of
As a representative.
however he is doing, but he is following the instruction of.
So what is problem?
So he's supposed to be getting the reaction.
Okay. ततः तावत् कर्माणि कुर्वीता इति और एक इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है तावत् कर्माणि कुर्वीता. Kurvita is atmanepadi. It is said, that means in this sloka, tavat karmani kurvita is the most important sloka for all our life. Only one sloka if we learn, we'll learn what is bhakti, what is karma, what is jnana. This sloka is only the demarcation. It is the eligibility deciding sloka. Who is eligible for what? Who is eligible for bhakti? Who is eligible for jnana? Who is eligible for karma? Very detailedly this sloka is telling. This is sutram actually. Like a paribhash sutram it is. Very, very important sloka. Please. So in this sloka, what is that said? Tavat karmani kurvita. Karmani kurvita. Kurvita is what? Atmanepadi. That means you don't need to worry about the Sanskrit. So what is said in this? Until and unless if you don't get qualification to enter into jnana, or if you don't get qualification to enter into bhakti, you have to do karma. You have to do karma for yourself. So you have to do karma for yourself. That is the actual meaning of the sloka. What is can you repeat all of you? What is I said? Until unless one doesn't get the qualification to enter into either jnana or bhakti, they have to do karma for themselves. So they have to do karma by themselves. So for themselves. By themselves, for themselves. So this is the meaning. Because why by themselves and for themselves is said? Because atmane padi is used. Karmani kurvita is used. Kurvita is atmane pad shabda. So atmane pad shabda is clearly indicating. So here that's why we should take by themselves, for themselves. Is it clear? Karma they should do by themselves and for themselves. If someone who got the qualification to enter into the karma, to enter into the jnana or to enter into the bhakti, so if they do karma by others, for others' sake, so that means Those who didn't get the qualification, so for entering into the either jnana or karma, so they should do karma for themselves by themselves. Okay, this is clear, na? Now next step is those who got the qualification. Now assume someone got qualification either to enter into the karma or the jnana, bhakti or jnana. So now take the example of Bharatmana Bhakti. He got the qualification to enter into bhakti. That means Suddha Bhakti. So now if he does karma through others for others' sake, is there any problem? No, no. So that is the point actually. Here rule is what? If you don't get qualification for entering into the bhakti, then you should do karma by yourself and by yourself and for yourself. So that is all that is implied. That is giving implied meaning of after getting the qualification to enter into the bhakti, what is rejected? What is rejected? What is rejected?
Doing for self.
Doing
and doing for oneself.
Doing a karma by himself for himself is rejected. But what is not rejected? Doing karma by others for that means by others means not he is not doing himself directly or Pratinidhi is doing and for others' sake he is doing. Then is there any problem because of that? No, that is not given in the condition. Condition what is not given? He should not do by himself for himself. So that's why based upon this sloka, so even Bharata Maharaj is doing karma through others for others' sake. That means to set an example, and the result also giving to the Lord. So by this, so he is satisfying whatever the conditions needed by that sloka is satisfying or not?
Yes.
So that means he is in the pure devotional platform or not?
Yes.
Yes. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for others and through others. So now somebody may say that I will do for other living entity. So how do you differentiate that? Who is that others? That should be transcendental personality or it could be
anyone actually, like his relatives or any member.
But then
Pratinidhi.
Then it becomes a philanthropic actually.
To set an example, Prabhu. So he is a king. Okay, Bharata Maharaj is a king. So he is doing all the time because he is in the pure devotional platform. He is doing all the time, 24 hours. What he is doing? Tell me. Shravanam Kirtan. So now, being a king, he has to do karma. He is doing karma also. Why he is doing? He can leave that king post and he can go into the fast and he can chant all the time. That also he can do, but he didn't do. Why he is doing karma? To set an example for others' sake.
My point.
So wait. Let me come step by step. So now, in that kingly activities, some activities he is doing by himself, but at that time he is seeing any kartrutvam in him.
No.
How he is handling that?
He's saying Paramatma doing it.
Paramatma is doing everything. Okay. So some activities he is not at all doing. He is representing, he is appointing representative. So like Brahmanas, they do some activities. Other Kshatriyas, other his relatives, his friends, his brothers, they are doing karma on behalf. So by doing like this, and also whatever result he is also not expecting. He is giving everything to the Krishna only. He is appointing someone and he is making them to do, and whatever result is coming, it is going to their only, Krishna only. So now by doing like this, that means doing karma through the others, achieving karma through others for others' sake. So is it going to cover his bhakti?
No.
No. Because in the sloka, what is said? Only, so it will cover bhakti when you do karma yourself for your sake. Okay. So now Bharata Maharaj, in this way, he is maintaining such a kingly activities also, and also is doing Pure devotion. Now your question.
So this question is not about Bharat. Question about applying this principle, that I may say that I'm doing for the people here in the society or here in this material world through people. Will that be called as a work? So maybe can we?
First of all, tell me he is a pure devotee or not.
That is not the definition we are talking. That is not foundation for.
अरे तो प्योर डिवोटी होकर तो कर्म कैसा किया जा सकता है, ये चर्चा कर। आप तो पूरा उस कॉन्टेस्ट ही हटा दिया, तो कोई ऐसे दूसरों के लिए दूसरा कर कराने दीजिए, तो लोक कल्याण होगा उनका।
Exactly, that is what the Shruti is not for lok kalyan.
Who?
That should not be interpreted for the principal activity.
So someone is doing making others do activities for others' sake. So why we have to discuss that case? Someone is doing, let him. So here the point is, so let him do some welfare activities. We are not at all discussing that case. So why we have to bring that case here?
I think there is no room for such an interpretation. It is not applicable to the loka kalyana.
Huh? What he is saying?
Maybe Bharat Maharaj's activity.
I'm saying somebody interpret this shloka. They said that I'm doing the loka kalyana activity, which can come under this category. I'm saying this is not the.
It may come. So whether he is maintaining pure devotion or not, then he can say, to set an example, loka sangraharartham. That means I am doing. Let him say. It's internal consciousness, na. Bharata Maharaj is also making others to do, and someone is also without that pure devotional consciousness, he is making someone others to do the activities for others' sake. Then he is not in the pure devotion. He is doing some pious activities. Let him do. Why we have to worry about that?
This point. Just taking an example. Suppose I start continuing my work. Whatever salary I get, now I'm done with my work planning. I will give it. That very same thought will make me feel I am a devotee. But though I'm for others, I am proud with it.
Can you? Okay. Someone is there and he is working. Yes. He is giving everything for Krishna in the temple.
Yes. So this thought will make me feel that I am a devotee because I'm not taking this. And then
so you are giving everything to the temple, and you are saying that it will make you to think pure devotee.
Feel devotee, and then this philanthropic because I'm working but giving everything to the temple. So proud and.
So then what is the problem? So if he is giving really to the temple and he has no kartrutvam, then it's so fine. He's a pure devotee only. If he's not having that, who will judge you? We are not going to judge he is a pure devotee or not. Krishna will judge. And we are responsible for Krishna, na, actually. So he may drama do or whatever he may think. Let him think. Now we are also thinking of pure devotion. We are all thinking that we are already in the pure devotion. And in Anardhanivritti stage. Then what is the answer for that? That is their ignorance. We are already in the Goloka. So what do you think about that? That is their ignorance. No? It is also his ignorance. One may say that also. That's why who is the real judge? Not you and me. Krishna is there. In which platform we are? Krishna is the real judge. So that's why with misunderstanding, that means with deliberately doing is cheating and ignorantly is doing ignorance. So now we are not deliberately doing any vanchaka is not there. Vanchakatana is not there. That means we misunderstood that. So identifying ourselves as a doer of that out of upadhi. So you are identifying yourself as a doer of that employer, your employee you are thinking and getting result, and then you are offering that. You think that till now this is also part of the pure devotion. So out of ignorance you did. So that is excused. Like ant is like the rat took the wig offered to the in the Kartik month. So out of the ignorance, it doesn't know, small animal. It has no intelligence. It took that into the mouth and then it was jumping. So but it got the So offering of the lamb, so in the Kartik month, that result it got, but also it got the offense. So what is that? Taking out the wig from the, so Lord's offered wig of the Lord. So a wig offered to the Lord, taking out that. So and touching with the mouth is offense also it is getting, but this offense is not like the offense who is doing deliberately. So who knows that is the wrong thing, but still I am doing. That is offense. Seriously. That is coming from the weakness of the heart. But and that rat is excused actually. Even that is offense, but it is not, it is excused because it doesn't know. So that's why doing mistake out of ignorance is excused. But doing mistake out of or offense or deliberately is not excused. It will implicate the heart. It will tight the heart. It will take out the softness of the heart. Reactiveness of the heart will be removed. Deliberately, if you put yourself and think that it is justification if you do even the not a right thing as a right, not wrong thing as a right thing, then that is gone. Then he is getting implicated in his heart and becoming heart is very hard, tight actually. Steel frame.
Normally, purpose is ignorance, no excuse. So here, bhakti.
Ignorance of glories of bhakti. System, rules.
Normal rules.
Yeah.
So here it's
not that ignorance means not that ignorance. This is specific, particular rule we don't know. So that's it. 1-2 times we also forgive actually. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, Prabhu, I don't. But after knowing you are doing, that's it. Tight, dangerous. Okay. So enough discussion. We go to the next sloka.
Not the last questions.
Huh? No, asking questions is important. I'm not teaching this so many slokas, but when students they interact with the questions, that is the real output actually. Otherwise, just with the sleep mode, keep everyone in the sleep mode and I will take in 4 chapters in one day actually. These are all not a big deal actually. स्लीप मोड में रखे है 2 मिनट में खींच सकते हैं कितना समय लगता है but anyway good actually everyone is thinking and understanding what is pure devotion, what is karma mr bhakti, and what is the consciousness of person who is setting an example. Can you claim yourself, so I am also doing pure devotion and I am also setting an example? So how that karma is not avrutam to the bhakti. So even they do karma while doing the for setting an example. So what is the meaning of tavat karmani kurvita atmanepada? His role is what? Doing by himself for himself is the thing. So if you are not getting eligibility. So but if you got eligibility, if you do karma for others, by others, for others' sake, is not a problem. Yes.
Demigod was discouraged.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And then the second analogy you can mention that if somebody is massaging the leg, then it is satisfying the person. So it is actually justified also. Our mood should be like not a demigod, but I mean this is not.
Actually, what we should take lesson here, we should exclusively worship Krishna only, but some situation arrives in your life to do demigod worship. In that critical situation, how to do so demigod worship without breaking the principles of pure devotion. That means your bhakti should not be covered actually. If you worship their demigod as a demigod, as independent demigod, then your bhakti is covered. That means you doesn't have Drdha sraddha in bhakti. You understand? So here, then that's why what the pratikshanam, that means swa indriyahi. Bharat Maharaj, what he is doing with the he is doing karma very rarely by himself, and most of the times he is appointing pratinidhis, representatives to do his karma, and for others' sake only. He doesn't have any apeksha from that. And what he is doing with his own indriyas, swa indriyahi pratikshana kshavanadi bhaktya bhaktyavakasha praptya bhaktehe. Pratikshana means
every moment.
Pratikshana, what he is doing? Shravanadi means what he should take. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam only, not the doing karma. इतना बोलने पर लोग क्या करते वापस, अरे हम लोग तो प्रभु भगवान के लिए कर रहे हैं ना कर्म, तो अरे इतना समझाने के बाद ये हो रहा है एक्चुअली कई जगह। सब भगवान के लिए कर रहे हैं हम लोग, क्या करिए अभी तक तो इधर करना चाहिए क्या प्रतिक्षण। कुछ लोग बोलते प्रतिक्षण श्रवण कीर्तन कैसे संभव होता है, हाउ इट इज पॉसिबल, बट हाउ इट इज रिटन हियर 24 hours means people think that 24 means regularly. Every day I am doing 2 hours chanting means 24 hours. That means it's regularly I am doing now always. This is always. Always means Baba either pratikshana. Pratikshana. What he is doing? Shravana adi. Adi means what you take. Similar to Shravana only. That means direct. Shravana is what? Direct devotion or not. So that's the adi means you should take similar things only, not the different things. इधर श्रवण माने पत्थर खाना और नहीं तो सब नहीं लेना चाहिए, सजादी लेना चाहिए। श्रवण कीर्तन विष्णु स्मरण, दैट मींस 64 limbs. Pratikshana, that means apana swa indriya, that means it is own indriyas he is doing all the time. So shravanadi bhakti avakasha praptya, that means he got the opportunity to do so shravanadi bhakti every minute by his own indriyas. So bhakti hai karma anavru, in this way bhakti is karma anavru, and also bhakti is not covered by the karma. That's a suddhatvameva. In this way bhakti is suddhatvam, in this way bhakti is suddha. This is the Vakya. This is the Vakya of the pure devotion. So I request all of you to go through that. So Sri Raganu Sadhana Bhakti Anyabhilasha Sunyam Sloka 5. Let's say almost all 7 hours it took to explain. So in that first 5 lectures, please hear. Now the main problem of our society is they are not understanding what pure devotion and what is mixed devotion. And all the things are messed up actually. Because of this, every purport is messed up. Not seeing the things in a differentiated way, with differences. This line of Prabhupada line, this line is for these people and this line for these people. Like that, such a differentiated, differentiating and seeing the purpose properly as it is not happening. That is the main problem, Prabhus. Please. Following the instructions of Bharata Maharaj, we should act not for our personal satisfaction, but for satisfaction of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Means, how much? Completely. Karma phala should be given to Lord. In Bhagavad Gita also, asraddhaya hutam dattam. Sacrifices, austerities and charities without faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead are not permanent. So actually this sloka is taken in the commentary. Asraddhaya means, so without faith in that activity. Uttam dattam, that means, so this doing yajna, doing the tapasya, doing the vrata, so you have no faith in that, but still if you do those, that is equal to not doing. So here Bharata Maharaj is doing the yajna, but he doesn't have any faith in that yajna that it is going to do something good for my life. So he doesn't have such a faith, but still he is doing. So that's why that doing is equal to not doing. But Prabhupada gives, without having the faith in the Lord, doing these are all equal to not permanent. He is giving the lesson to lower people actually. Kings like Maharaj Ambarisha and many other Rajarshis who are pure devotees of the Lord simply pass their time in the service of Supreme Lord. When a pure devotee executes some service through the agencies of another person, he should not be criticized. मान प्रतिनिधि के द्वारा, so अपना कर्म को दूसरों के द्वारा कराते, for his activities are meant for the satisfaction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So a devotee may have a priest perform some karma kanda, and the priest may not be a pure Vaishnava, but because the devotee wants to please the Supreme Lord, he should not be क्रिटिसाइज माने शुद्ध भक्त अपना कर्म दूसरों से करवाएंगे तो भी आप क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करना चाहिए, क्योंकि उनका कोई अपेक्षा नहीं और इसीलिए करवा रहे हैं जिससे तो दुनिया को एक एग्जाम्पल सेट करे और उसका ऐसा वर्ण और आश्रम का लुप्त ना हो जाए, नहीं तो वो वर्ण आश्रम का विधि लुप्त हो जाएगा समाज से। द रिजल्टेंट एक्शन ऑफ कर्म आर कॉल्ड अपूर्वा। सो दिस ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन। ओके। एवं कर्म विशुद्ध्या विशुद्ध सत्वस्यांतर हृदय आकाश शरीरे ब्रह्मणि भगवति वासुदेवे महापुरुष रूपोपलक्षणे श्रीवत्स कौस्तभ। Actually 15 minutes extra I will take because class started 15 minutes late. Srivatsa Kaustubha Kaustubha Vanamali इधर गदा गदादिभिर उपलक्षिते निज पुरुष हृद लिखितेन आत्मनि पुरुष रूपेण विरोचमान उच्चैस्तरां भक्ति अनुदिनमेध मानम अराजे अजायत सर। हाँ, ट्रांसलेशन someone read.
This way, being purified by ritual of sacrifices, the heart of Maharaj Bharat was completely uncontaminated. His devotional service unto Vasudeva, Lord Krishna, is increased day after day. Lord Krishna, the son of Vasudeva, is the original personality of Godhead manifest as the super soul Paramatma, as well as the impersonal Brahman. Yogis meditate upon the localized Paramatma situated in the heart. Jnanis worship the impersonal Brahman as the supreme absolute, and devotees worship Vasudeva, the supreme personality of Godhead, whose transcendental body is described in the Shastras. His body is decorated with the Srivatsa, the Kaustubha jewel, and a flower garland, and his hands hold a conch shell, his club, and a lotus flower. Devotees like Narada always think of him to be.
So एवं कर्म विशुद्ध्या विशुद्ध सत्वस्य अंतर हृदय। Actually, through the karma, his heart is purified. Through the bhakti, his heart is purified. Through bhakti only. Through the Shravana Kirtana bhakti only. But only for the sake of saying it is said. So through karma, heart is purified. But in whose case through the karma, heart is purified? Nishkama karma yogis. In these people's case, their heart is purified through their antakarana shuddhi means what? Purification of heart. That happened through the not by Shravana Kirtana Bhakti. They don't do Shravana Kirtana Bhakti. But here Bharata Maharaj's case, heart is purified because of so Shravana Kirtana Bhakti. So he is doing Shravana Kirtana Bhakti here. And also he is doing the karma without any attachment for that, and also not seeing himself as kartrutvam. So that is going to purify his heart. No, but Shravana Kirtan Bhakti is because he doesn't have any sraddha in karma. But these people have sraddha in karma. In what way? It is going to purify the heart. If you do Nishkama Karma Yoga, it is going to purify heart. So such a sraddha they have or not? They have. Little bit. That is a little bit. Not like major thing. But here he is doing 24 hours Shravana Kirtan. That is purifying the heart in the case of Bharata Maharaj. एवं कर्म कर्तुर अंतःकरणम विशेषतः शुद्ध्यति इत्याह एवं. So that means here, if anyone does in that way, why it is said that karma is purifying heart? So such a karma also can purify. That is also established fact only. So karma, if you do without any attachment, it is going to purify the heart. So that is also fact. But in the case of Pishtapeshanam, means already Bhagavad Vakyade Utpattitah eva Suddha Antakarnasya Tasya Pishtapesha Nyayana evam Karma Visuddhyapi Suddha Karma Vishuddhyapi Suddha Antakarnasya. Just is repeating of same thing. So okay, so already it is purified. So he is worshipping Kechis Swantar Hriday. He is worshipping Lord all the time in his heart. How is this heart? Srivatsa, Kaustubha, Vanamala, Malari, Aridhara, Gadadi, Hir. All these things he is holding. Next. Evam Varshayuta Sahasra Paryantavasita Karma Nirvana Vasarodhi Bujyamanam Swa Tanayebhyo Riktam Pitrupaitamaham Yathadayam Vibhajya Swayam Sakala Sampanna Niketat Swaniketat Pulahashramam Pravraja. Destiny fixed the time for Maharaj Vatsa's enjoyment of material opulence at 1000 times 10,000 years.
10,000 into 1.
10,000 into 1000. When that period was finished, he retired from family life.
24 years too. 1 crore years. 1
and divided the wealth he had received from his forefathers among his sons. He left his parental home, the reservoir of all opulence, and started for Pulahashram, which is situated in Haridwar. That's a Saligram Shilas are obtainable there. Mane Gandaki Nadi river ke pass, near to that Gandaki. There only Pulahashram is there. हरिद्वार माने उधर पास पास में है तो माने इतना तो पास तो नहीं है according to the law of दाय भाग means sharing giving to the sons sharing यत्र हा वाव भगवान हरिरध्यापि तत्रत्यानां निजजनानां वात्सल्येन सन्निधाप्यत इच्छा रूपेण. At Pulahashram, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Hari, out of his transcendental affection for his devotee, so becomes visible to his devotee, satisfying his devotees' desires. So in the Pulahashram, so he's keep on worshipping. अभी वन में जाकर भी वर्शिप तो आप आराम से कर रहे हैं. In that means as per Vanaprastha, he took this Grahastha because even Prithmaraj, even the Kardamuni, all these, so they exhibit actually all the ashrams also duties to set an example, to live out of his transcendental affection for his devotees, becomes visible to his devotee. So next, yatra ashrama pradhanibhuta nabibhir drushat chakra nadi nama sarit pravara sarvatah pavitri karoti. In Pulahashram is the Gandaki river, which is the best of all rivers. The Shaligram Shila, a marble pebbles, purify all those places. On each and every marble pebble, up and down, circle like navel are visible. So circles, different notions will be there. These silas, they are all nothing but the Lord Vishnu only, these silas. So very pure and also very, very so auspicious. Tasmin vava kila sa ekala pulahashrama vane vivida kusuma kisalaya tulasi kambhubihi kandamula falopaharaischa samihamano bhagavata aradhanam vivikta uparata vishayabhilasha upabrutopashama param nirvruti mavapa. So in the gardens of Pulahashram, Maharaj Bharata lived alone and collected a variety of flowers, twigs and tulsi leaves. He also collected the water of the Gandaki river as well as various roots, fruits and bulbs. With these he offered food to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vasudeva and worshipping him. He remained satisfied. They don't cook actually. In Vanaprastha, no cooking. Only just fruits, flowers, only they eat leaves. All material desires vanish. In this study, actually he is in the pure devotion, there is no material desires. But only these purports, all you should understand that with the example is setting as the ashram. Ashram duties is setting an example. Through that purification happening is that is written. But don't think that, so, oh, he is a pure devotee, still he has contamination. Through the rules and regulations of this Vanaprastha ashram, his heart is purified. No, not like that. In this steady position, he felt full satisfaction and was situated in devotional service. Everyone is searching for. Okay, these are all. So tadottam avirata purusha vicharyaya bhagavati pravardhamananuraga raga bharat druta hridaya shaithilya praharsha veganatman vidyam mano mana roma pulaka outkantya pravritta pranaya bashpa niruddhava loka nayana evam nija ramana aruna चरणारविंदानुद्यान परिचित भक्ति योगेन परिप्लुत पर महाह्लाद गंभीर हृदय हदावगाधि क्षण तामपि क्रियमाणां भगवत् सपर्यां न सस्मार. That most exalted devotee, Maharaja Bharata, in this way engaged constantly in devotional service of the Lord. Naturally, his love for Vasudeva, Krishna, increased more and more and melted his heart. Consequently, he gradually lost all attachment for regulative duties. So the hair of his body stood on end, and all the ecstatic bodily symptoms were manifest. Tears flowed in his eyes so much so that he couldn't see anything. Thus, he constantly meditated on the reddish lotus of the Lord. At the time, his heart, which was like a lake, was filled with the water of ecstatic love. When his mind was immersed in that lake, he even forgot the regulative service to the Lord. That means he's in which stage? In the stage of bhava. Bhava stage actually. So he's so ecstatic. So um, check it. Prema Vikaram 2 years. 12th, na? This is?
Yes.
Okay, we'll stop here. Huh? 2 slokas will finish. Huh? Finish करेंगे तो उसमें भी कुछ है नहीं वो तो इत्तम द्रुत भगवत व्रता येन याजी नवास सानु सवनाभिषेकार्द्र कपिश कुटिल जटा कलापेन च विरोचमानः सूर्यार्च भगवन्तं हिरण्मयं पुरुषं उज्जहाने सूर्यमण्डले व्युपतिष्ठन्नेदु उवाच. Maharaja Bharat appeared very beautiful. He had a wealthy of curly hair on his head, which was wet from bathing 3 times daily. He dressed in a dark skin. He worshipped Lord Narayana, whose body was composed of golden effulgence and whose resided within the sun. Maharaja Bharata worshipped Lord Narayana by chanting the hymns given in Rig Veda, and he recited the following verses as the sun arose. So, what are those mantras? The Om Bhurva Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai. So he worshipped with this Gayatri mantra. So the meaning is given in the next sloka actually. So Paro Rajas Savitur Jata Vedo Devasya Bhargo Manasedam Jajana Sureta Sada Punaravishyasya Chaste Hamsam Rudranam Drushadi Ringiram. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is situated in pure goodness. He illuminates the entire universe and bestows all benedictions upon his devotees. The Lord has created this universe from his own spiritual potency. According to his desire, the Lord entered this universe as the super soul, and by virtue of his different potencies, he is maintaining all living entities desiring material enjoyment. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the Lord who is the giver of intelligence. So giver of intelligence is coming from where? Diyo yona prachodayat. Diyo yona prachodayat means, so may Lord inspire my intelligence. So to worship him. He is a giver of the buddhi. Diyo yona prachodayat. So that is the meaning. And next he is entering. So Bharga. Who is Bharga? Huh? Savituhu devasya Bhargaha. So tan mandala madhya sthitam. So Savitu is, who is that? Savitu is a sun. So tat Savitu. So in that Savituhu, that means devasya. So devasya Bhargaha. That means Bhargaha means mandalam. So in the Surya mandal, Surya ka mandal. Mane? So Savituhu Bhargaha. So there they there whom we should worship in that mandala, one should worship. So dhyayam, that means mandala madhyastham. So that means who is in that mandala? Jaya sada savitur mandala madhyavarti narayana. That means in that mandala who is residing? Narayana is residing. This is another mantra actually. So another mantra is saying that in that mandala who is that? Narayana is there. So parorajaha. That means he is so he is what? This Narayana, how he is parorajaha. That means he is beyond the rajoguna. That means he is visuddha sattvam. So he is visuddha sattvam. That Narayana is visuddha sattvam. And he is the cause of all these three planets. He is the cause of these three planets. Swa Retasa. And then on the further, what he is doing, he is cause of these three planets. That means Bhurva Swaha. That means all these three planets. That means upper, lower, middle, all these planets because of him. And he is entering there in the form of what? Antaryami. He is entering there in the form of Antaryami. So Antaryami Rupena Pravishya Grudranam means, so Jivatma. Grudranam means Jivatma. So Jivam. So what he should do? So he is Krupaya, he is maintaining this Jivatma. So that the one who is there in that Surya Mandala, that Narayana only is cause for these three planets, and he is so entering into the every Jiva, and he is maintaining that Jivatma by what? By Diyo Yona Prachodayat, by giving the intelligence. Matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha. So he is making so people, that Jivatma, to remember and forget. In this way he is maintaining. And to that, so Surya Narayana, I pay my obeisances. That is the meaning of Gayatri Mantra. Okay? We'll end here. Thank you very much. Thus end the Bhakti Vaibhav purports of 5th canto 7th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Activities of King Bharat. What should choose to do place our mission for the Drdha Devi is maintaining. Drdha Devi is Prakriti. But that Prakriti is giving this all these 24 elements when Lord glances. So that's why he is me. कुछ लोग उतना तक ही देख सकते हैं. अभी लोग क्या सोचते हैं कि चीफ मिनिस्टर सब कुछ कर, लेकिन उनके ऊपर और प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऐसे सब